Chiller. Hey everybody, Dan for Comic Frontline. And that was basically my tribute to the Chiller Theater opening. And it's going to tip you off as to what our little book review is going to be. It is for Fiends 3. Brought to you by Red House Magazines. That Chiller thing was pretty much kind of like the opening to the old 70s Chiller Theater that used to be on TV. I think it was like Saturday night, and they would show all, old monster movies and stuff like that. In actuality, in the forward of the book, Tim makes mention of Creature Feature in 1971, which I didn't look that up on YouTube. I didn't recall that opening, but I did recall the opening for Chiller Theater. So, at any rate, this was a Kickstarter. Fiends number 3. I do have Fiends number 1 and 2 that were direct orders. And the book did come with a lot of extras. So let's get into that a little bit. It says Kickstarter edition right here. This is Fiend approved. You got a sticker there. The official Red House gore bag. That's why it's splattered in blood. And actually, the last gore bag was blood on the bag. This is like a cellophane insert, but actually that'll stay nicer for longer. So this is pretty cool in and of itself. I have the cover portfolio, which is the various covers of Fiends. Probably in the next Kickstarter, you'll be able to add that to your order. This is bagged right now. I did open it up and check it out. Like I said, prints of the covers of previous Fiends books and a couple other prints as well. So that was very cool. And in addition to that, we got a folder of Fiends. Okay, which included a little story and a print. Whoops. Print. Signed print. Well, not signed really. Well, it is signed over here. This is written in blood, Fiend. All right. So that was very cool as well. Now, onto the book. And I really like this cover. It has a werewolf on it. That becomes the main character of one of the stories within. I'm again going to go into a page of the book, which I really like the look of this. You got some red ink, yellow ink. Otherwise, it's like a black and white book. I really like that look and the overall artwork. Anyone who's followed my indie hauls and my various recollections of different companies that inspired me to self-publish my Argo Comics line, Fathom Comics, which Tim Tyler, the creator of this book. Fathom Comics was an old favorite of mine, and Tim had many iterations of that afterwards, including Doom Theater, which was before Red House, various titles for other publishers such as London Knight, which comes to mind, some collaborations with Tim Vigil as well. But again, this is his latest offering, Fiends number 3, and again, with the werewolf being the main character of the first story, I have to say it harkens back to like the Lon Chaney movie, and well, just in my mind, not really in the portrayal, but uh, it harkens back to that, and there's great shows with Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. Um, but again, this is more of a modern horror. And I think the story, which I've read, is really great. Uh, I think he comes up with some great descriptions in there. And just overall, the tone of the book is, that has that horror feel to it. Uh, has horror done very well. I'll say Tim's level of detail in his work, um, through layout, through rendering, through his inking style. Those are really things that I've always enjoyed in Tim's work, and it's fully on display here. And I will not give any of the story away. It's a good twist towards the end there. After that story, we do have some covers. Whether they will be books we will see or not, we will have to stay tuned for that. And here's a page which kind of has an ad, a faux ad for like Sea Monkeys called Sea Atrocities, a little Scooby-Doo parody there. And kind of like the old parody of the old comic ads as well on the back. So those are all things I enjoy, being that I was around for that form of advertising. Now we also have another story. I should mention that the first story was written by David Zuzelo. Okay? The second story is by Tim, and it is done in color, which I was really impressed with the coloring as well. I've seen Tim do marker work before. Can't be sure what this is, if it's a digital or marker work, but it's just really fantastic colors. Really would like to see. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, Tim's work is great in black and white and with the red and yellow overtones. That's very nice as well. This color is really great. So it's hard to say which is preferred, but this actually has a good mix of both in this particular magazine. We also have, I guess, right here, an ad. Okay, an ad for his t-shirt, the portfolio that I talked about, a poster. So you can get in contact. Actually, you can probably look Tim up on the internet, Facebook and such, for ordering details. Let's see. We have another ad for an upcoming book. Okay, this is the book right here, Bolt. That will probably be, I'm guessing, a Kickstarter as well. And so that looks like a preview image for that. And that looks very cool. Kind of like a grindhouse type of book. Let's see. We have ads. Well, this is more Bolt Theater. It says it right there in the corner. More Bolt Theater. So it's kind of like a 3-page little ad for that. And that looks very cool. And even at the end, we have Fiends 4, black and white cover pre-colors on that. And I like this little, what is the bog? Which looks like a some type of swamp creature or such. So looks like there's good stuff to look forward to in number 4 as well. So I guess if you want a star system, I'll go 5 out of 5 as a horror comic goes. And I would, you know, I'm sure there'll be another Kickstarter for the next Fiends. So you just got to keep your eye out for that, or follow Tim Tyler on social media, Tyler. And then you'll, keep abreast of when the new book is coming out, and perhaps there'll be a reward level that you can get the past issues if needed. So again, highest recommendation. That's going to do it for this comic review. Keep coming back to Comic Frontline for all your comics news, reviews, and entertainment.